backyard slingshots. I'm out here practicing with a core that I'm making for a future project. This is a miniature version of a Colt in a PFS form. Your normal Colt would be a 60 mil fork width. This one's 45. It'd normally be 130 mil long. I think this one's like 110 maybe. Literally, from my hand size, I can hide it in my hand. Hunter likes how I do some of my stuff because he likes the fact that my template's still on here from when I cut it. Hunter gets a kick out of that, but it's R&D, research and development. Do I want to continue with the build? But in that, yesterday I got a package in the mail that comes to me from Axum Outdoor Adventures. Andrew Axum, or Axeman on the forums, had sent me a nice little goodie bag that has some of my favorite pit pouches in blue, which I really do like the blue. Some shark gill pouches from Sniper Sling, and what looks like something from Precise, but possibly also from Sniper Sling, but those look more like the Precise pouches. I'm assuming the gray naval color material is the .3 that he tried. I'll try to link his video. He did a band test video with just some random run-of-the-mill material. There was a .1, a .3, and a 1.0 that he had tested. And he's got two of those in here for me to play with. This red is the .1, and this dark blue is the .3. It definitely does not look like TheraBand. I've got plenty of blue TheraBand, so it definitely does not look like it. I will have to make a set with that blue and give it a try. But in those pouches that he sent me, he had sent me a lambskin warrior BB pouch. I don't have a whole lot of BB pouches. I just kind of get lucky and get a microfiber that a BB or a 5mm ball won't go through on the center. And I'm going to take a couple shots. I've made a band set with that .1 material. These are my normal setup. These are a 1610 taper. And I stuck with that normal setup because of how thin this material is. I want to see how it will perform. When I was cutting this band set, I tried to make a video. I'm sorry I couldn't really get a good angle with where everything is set up. But when I was making this material and I stretched it and it went past my face, I had a familiar odor, and I don't think this is normal latex, more so than it's a rubber. This actually had the smell of like a birthday balloon, a party balloon, when I stretched it past myself, if you're familiar with how a balloon would smell. But we're going to take a couple quick shots, and then I got to get ready to go and take care of some personal things today. We're taking the kids out to the local county fair today, so we're going to go and enjoy ourselves tonight. But I did break out a very special frame for this mail call. This is quite literally, out of all the naturals that I've found, this is the only natural that worked perfect to become a PFS. This is pretty much my only PFS natural, so this is a very special one for me. The way it came out, the way it finished was just spot on beautiful. I mean, you can still see where the actual natural was growing. I've still got the bark in the center. I've got bark on the outside. This is just a very, very wonderful frame. I've yet to shoot this frame upright, but I've shot a few of my others upright. So, a few shots. I'm using 5mm ball bearings. I managed to find 5mm. I believe your .177 BBs are 4.5. These are just a hair bigger. So let's see how these shoot. Ooh, just to the right. Not bad for my first time shooting this one upright. Let's do a few shots here, have some fun. just to the left of the target. There we go, there's a hit. Sounded like a dead center hit too. These actually are shooting these 5 mils pretty good. You'll see on the target's reaction for that last shot. It's throwing these 5mm pretty good. There's some funny noises there. I guess my ends were touching. A couple more here. Just to the right. I am still getting used to shooting upright. This is a new style for me. It is a lot more comfortable in the hand. It's not putting my wrists at odd angles and weird angles. Just to the left. We've had one hit so far, but as I said, I've yet to shoot this particular frame upright. Ooh, wind, calm down. That was low and left. But these actually are shooting really, really nice as far as they're getting the ammo there. That's the important part. They're getting the ammo there at 10 meters. That one was definitely low and left. Got 2 more shots here, and then we'll call it. Hits or misses, we'll call it. Ooh. Yeah, these are thinner. The wind, it don't take much more wind to blow these things around compared to the heavier bands. Low and left. Let's see if I can bring it back to the right. I know the elevation. Let's see if I can bring it back to the right. I'm never going to find it. That one just hit the ground. Alright. Yep, still to the left. One more. I want another hit. These are definitely very, very light bands. You've got to be very careful. You can over pull these in a hurry. There we go. It's hard to say if that's skip damage or bruising on them. I might have to do some more playing around. I've got one band that's got some discoloration. Right in here, I'm pretty sure that's bruising. But yeah, for a .1 exercise band, I might have to check my rotary cutter. I might have a nick in my blade because I got a nick in this band. And these are the first shots that I've sent with it. But it is a very, very thin band. I said it is very quickly and easily to overstretch them. But for BBs, I'd say they're a little bit better than my 2mm solid round. I'll have to keep playing with them. These are actually rather nice. And the pouch, that lambskin pouch is very smooth on release. I like that. And I can feel these 5mm bearings in the pouch. It might be a fun little plinker setup. That sling mail was very, very greatly appreciated. Thank you, Andrew. Look forward to other things that we can share and talk about. And in the meantime, this has been Chris with Backyard Slingshots. You all have a wonderful weekend. Keep them in the 10 ring, shooters.